confetti of New Year's swept away, it's time to accomplish all of your legendary New Year's resolutions.
And there's no better place to start than Season 4 in my career, where the road to level 40 is...
At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your teammates? So much goes into success.
Now Atlanta starting five. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Isaac. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either. Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Now here's Anunoby. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. No good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Young. That one off the back iron and out. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And they got to the line at a good clip. Couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time for your North Star Crew.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bogdanovic on the wing. Outside Young. They need this. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, PA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Isaac. And Once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Murray. Last game for him, he picked up 10. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Isaac, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Barnes.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
That free throw good from Isaac. The Hawks trailing. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Bogdan Bogdanovich is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Silva in at the power forward position. Now here's Siakam. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Porter. Takes a three. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Down low. Here's Isaac. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Isaac's got 5 now.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. Three-pointer. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Silva. Here's Isaac. From 13, here's Okongwu, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, you're seeing Isaac mature as an offensive player. Finding your open teammate, such a critical skill.
Anunoby passes to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
Pass to Isaac. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. From 11 feet away. That one a little long.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Siakam. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Hornets was outstanding. He ended up with 34 points and was on point from deep. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece.
Yo.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The first free throw is good. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Anunoby. To the middle. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Anunoby. Oh, Siakam's got his second bucket.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
Now here's Bogdanovich. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Barnes, it's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Last time they met in Atlanta.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Murray against Van Vliet. Outside Bogdanovic. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The drive by Siakam. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
What's up?
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Young. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And there is a whistle. That goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul of the game. Flynn, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
Okay, Fred Van Vliet.
Boucher against Kaminsky. And looks like an illegal pick was set.
Okay, let's do this.
Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever.
Okay.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Raptors out in front, up 1. Stay with us, folks.
Okay,
we'll be back
Raptors.
just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay. Okay, let's do Raptors.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Barnes with it. Checked by Murray. Right side, Anunoby. And the basket is good. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Murray. Fires from 14, and the shot goes in. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Puts it up from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Bogdanovic has got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Outside Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
And here's Porter outside. The rebound by the Hawks. For the lead. And finished off by Murray as he lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Outside Porter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
DeJounte Murray again. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And here's Porter outside. Rebound, Trae Young. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Porter. 4-3. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player. He always backs it up with his play. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Toronto calls time here.
Okay. Let's go.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Trent in for Porter Jr. Trent outside. Outside Porter.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Trent.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. The Hawks leading. Holiday up top. Guarded by Van Vliet. Holiday passes to Murray. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Trent. Johnson against Porter. Van Vliet outside. From deep three-point range. Hits the trifecta. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Murray passes to Johnson. Back to Murray. A minute 6 left in the third.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Murray. Now here's Kaminsky from deep. He buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. On the wing, Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 5 now.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Inside, charity stripe shot. Murray, no good. Wagner with a steal. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Hawks, Mo Wagner, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has...
Come in, box.
The Raptors with a lead. On the court for the Hawks. Okongwu out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Aaron Holiday. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Well, the Raptors shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Barnes. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. Atlanta's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Young against Van Vliet. Rejected by Siakam.
Now that size and length, Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
And here's Porter outside. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Holiday passes to Young. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
So it's Atlanta now. Porter against Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Atlanta again missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Goes up at the stripe. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Outside Holiday. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. On target from range. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Holiday. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. There's the triple. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Timeout called, the Hawks.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Making a change here. Murray's checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. They get it again. Okongwu. Siakam with the defensive effort.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Barnes against Young. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Murray, no good. Now the Raptors with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Young from long range. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Murray can't get that one to fall. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Outside Porter. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada. But basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. There's the three. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first two games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Great One.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Now here's Isaac. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Anunoby. And here's Porter outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bogdanovich on the wing. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Porter's got 46.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Running 2K?